It's Ragdoll Z above average gamer. I'm playing Oblivion, and welcome to the aftermath of April Fool's Day. And that being said, it's the week after April Fool's Day. I don't think that's really that significant, but sometimes I wonder if anybody actually still celebrates that. It seems like every YouTuber or major YouTuber always has some kind of April Fool's video that's not funny at all. And in lieu of all that, I actually didn't do a video this weekend, kind of because of that whole thing. I didn't really have any material. Not a whole lot was happening in YouTube or gaming news, and I didn't really feel like there was anything to talk about. I'm not much of a game commentator. I don't really think it's that interesting to watch people play video games and commentate about what they're already doing that you're watching them do. But, you know, to each his own. Everybody does their own thing. And it just because it's not interesting to me doesn't mean it's not interesting to everybody else. It's just not what I want to do anymore. Kind of wanted to talk about the Xbox One Scorpio and the new Xbox One update. I was pretty upset about the new update, and I was upset to hear about basically unconfirmed news on the Xbox One Scorpio. And I finally, after 20 times doing this video, remember the name of Phil Spencer. He's basically the PR representative for Microsoft and kind of has control over everything they talk about when it comes to Xbox. So what happened recently with the unconfirmed news is they were basically talking about the Xbox One Scorpio and how new details are going to be coming out this week or next week or whenever the hell it's supposed to be, sometime in April. And that the Xbox One Scorpio is probably not going to be upgradable, which in my opinion is the only selling point, or the major selling point, of the console. I mean, you're talking about a console that basically bridges the gap between console gamers and PC gamers and kind of makes them one. You're being able to upgrade your hardware without ever buying a new system sounds like magic to me, because I'm tired of having to go out after every certain half a decade and buy a new system for $500 or $600. Luckily, I got my Xbox One from my best friend. I came by my birthday weekend and dropped off an Xbox One S, and I couldn't be happier. After 3 years, I finally had the opportunity to play all the same games my friends did. So, with Phil Spencer's news on the Xbox One Scorpio, it seems like it's more than likely not going to be an upgradable system. We'll see about where details come in the future, especially this week or next week or whatever the hell it's supposed to be that they talk about the new Xbox One Scorpio on the press conference. But it sounds like, because of what he said, I guess in a tweet, was that it's absurd to even think that their company would allow the average user to open up their console with a screwdriver or their own tools and upgrade the system themselves. Now, I didn't really think of it that way. When I was thinking about the Xbox One Scorpio, I was thinking that it was going to be a system that had a lot of proprietary attachments that you could put on probably easily from an external port without actually taking the system apart. Maybe you can have interchangeable video cards or sound cards or an upgraded GPU or whatever. It's something that could actually make the system more powerful, and probably through proprietary add-ons, something you'd have to get via a Microsoft specific upgraded piece of hardware, and you would go to Best Buy or Target or wherever it is you get your gaming stuff, and that's where you would purchase your item. Now, that was my perception, and this was all based on what was talked about in the Xbox One press conference for Scorpio and Xbox One S back in like November. So everybody seemed like they were all on board. These were all the general thoughts. That the general consensus was that you were going to be able to upgrade the Scorpio, and now it sounds like you're not going to be able to do that at all. So if you're excited about the Scorpio, it's possible that it may not be an upgradable system, and you're basically just buying another system that may be more powerful than the Xbox One S, has true 4K compatibility, but it's still just another Xbox. So I don't know. I really don't know how to feel about the whole thing. I was excited about it. At the same time, I didn't think I was actually going to purchase it because, you know, I don't have a 4K TV. But at the same time, I could still be excited that there was this new system coming out that that you could upgrade and maybe something to look forward to in the future without ever having to buy another console. Xbox would just be this perpetual piece of hardware that you could upgrade for however many more years without making my console obsolete. But who knows? We'll see once the new updates come out this week or next week or whenever it is they're supposed to hold this press conference about Xbox and their Scorpio plans. But I don't know. The other thing I was really upset about was the new update that came out for Xbox One. And it's been about a week now. And I finally updated my system about 3 days ago. And like I said, I just got my Xbox One. And ever since I got it and I found out that I could live stream, I decided I would use the live streaming service Twitch as a platform to record my video and export it over to my YouTube channel and start doing YouTube again. Because I love YouTube. I loved doing it. 4 or 5 years ago when I was doing it all the time. It was a great hobby, and it's still a hobby that I suggest everybody at least try once if you haven't done it yet. And I was able to do this on my Xbox via the feature called the Snap feature, and that was Xbox One's exclusive Snap feature. You could snap in and out of certain apps and games at the same time. So I could be playing a game and I could go to my Twitch and I could see everybody chatting with me, and I can actually talk to them and respond to them because the app would still be open on my screen. I would have two different things open on my screen at the same time. Now, since the new update came out, they eliminated the snap feature, and I'm no longer able to do that. I can no longer snap in and out of Twitch. So if I want to actually use this platform all the time, and let's say that my YouTube viewers kind of transfer over or spill over into my Twitch one day, granted, I actually have viewers that could, that would actually do that. I can't do that anymore through my Xbox. Now I have to get a new laptop, and I have to get a new capture card. Instead of doing this all easily through my Xbox, it's now way more inconvenient. So if I'm using Twitch, I can no longer chat with viewers that are on there. It's impossible. If I try to respond to anybody chatting with me on Twitch, I have to close out the game essentially, or it kind of hides the game in the background. I go over to my Twitch app, and then I could talk to them. And then I have to kind of switch back and forth, but it completely stops the gameplay entirely. And that's a little frustrating. There was a great feature that I loved, and Xbox reason for eliminating the feature was because they wanted to make more room for memory on the system and stop, I guess there was some excessive lag on the Xbox One dashboard interface. And they also wanted to make the interface a little bit more convenient so that you can access other games via it's basically like a help menu now. Which to me, I'm not a really big fan of. I liked the original interface, and that's coming from somebody who's brand new to it. I haven't been using Xbox at all, other than my 360. So I'm used to the old interface, and coming to this Xbox One S, I dedicated a lot of time, and spent a lot of time practicing using the interface so that I could utilize it to my benefit, and I could record video and simultaneously use Twitch. I don't know. I'm a little frustrated. Let me know down in the comments if you guys are excited about the Scorpio, if you're on the fence about it, or if you're bummed out that it may not be upgradable, or if you're frustrated about the new update. Did you like the snap feature? Are you glad that it's gone? Did you not ever really use it? I did want to point out I do have another subscriber. I was really excited about that. They made a suggestion that I play CSGO. I'm not sure if I want to play CSGO, but maybe. We'll see. I'm not really keen on playing CSGO from an Xbox. It seems more like the PC community for CSGO is a much better community, but you never know. If they even have it for Xbox One, I'm that daft. I really don't even know. It's something I have to look into. But if there's a game that you guys want me to start playing, if you even really watch the gameplay, let me know, because I'm open to really trying anything. I kind of just play these games as kind of background stuff. I'm not really here to dialogue about the gameplay. I started out a couple weeks ago as doing that because I really didn't know what else to talk about, but I feel like it's just better to talk about what's going on in the news. And last week seemed like not a whole lot was going on. So today it's Wednesday. That's everything that's happened in the past couple days. That's all the new information. I'll leave a link for the Machinima video in the description down below about the Xbox One Scorpio. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope that you guys have a great week. I will see you guys on Saturday and Sunday. And thanks so much for watching. Breathing into the mic. Sounds so good. It's glorious.